and not needing answers to questions, but just saying there are answers out there and I'm comfortable with the mystery of life. I'm comfortable with the idea of simply expanding my consciousness, and the more questions I ask, the more I open up to all the different possibilities. How did Earth get here? How did the universe come to be? Why are some people more advanced than others? What is the concept of death, and how does that relate the physical body to the spiritual body? I'm sure you've got a million questions of your own. To expand your consciousness is not to have the answers. It's being willing to ask questions and being willing to see all the different possibilities. And true universal intelligence isn't having answers, it's being open to have more questions. Broadening the mind and saying anything is possible, everything is possible. And the more possibilities we open our mind to, the more we expand that left brain, instead of wanting to put it down to, but I want the answers. How did we get here? Was it Darwinism? Was it evolution? Was it creation? To try and define it into finite words of the English language takes universal knowledge and does this to it. So the more we open our left brain to possibilities and open minds, and the more we give ourselves love, reopen that heart chakra, do we re-engage the left and the right brain hemispheres, syncing them, expanding them, reopening them, energizing them, recreating them. And as we do that, we re-engage that violet flame. That is the connection, crown chakra, to universal energies. So little things that we can do. Things like saying, I don't know the answer to that, but I'm willing to see it differently. Surrendering something and saying, I don't know how to do this. Because it's the chore of saying, I want to know how, it shrinks. So even small expressions like, I don't know, it's a mystery. But I can see that there are many possible answers to this, and I'm willing to start expanding and seeing all those answers. Phrases like that, coupled with, I forgive myself. I did the best I could. I'm who I am. I understand that every day I get up, I do the best job that I can with the tools that I have, with who I am today. Because none of us really wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to be a jerk today. I'm going to just not use any of my tolerance tools, any of my communication tools, any of my awareness tools. I'm just going to leave them at home today and go out there and be a lesser version of myself. We don't do that, do we? We take all of our tools with us every single day. And every day we get up and we do the best that we can with who we are. Give that to yourself as being enough. As you begin to get out of self-judgment and into really complimenting yourself. And I'm not talking about self-serving, egotistic compliments of I'm the best there is out there. No healer is anywhere near. No, just I'm good. I step in to be of service. I learn more every day. I create more every day. As I give to myself, I have more to give to others. And as you expand that heart chakra and expand your thinking, you re-engage your own personal violet flame. And when you do that, you ignite that energy into the universe. And every day is just about being in joy. So, the things that you can do to raise your vibration, you probably do most of these without even realizing why you're doing them, because you are beings of light and you do them naturally. Water. Swimming, drinking water, being around water, being next to a lake, next to a river, next to an ocean, just putting your feet in water, taking a shower or a bath, running your hands in water. That raises your vibration. What's the best thing? A nice long shower, a bath. I mean, how many of you get major epiphanies in the shower? Right? It's because of the water. It's high vibration. And when you don't take a shower for a day, if you wake up and maybe you're a little bit lazy that day and I'll skip the shower, it doesn't feel as good, doesn't it? It's not just that you've got, 24 hours of body perspiration, but you've missed that opportunity to have that high vibrational kick. Breathing. That's probably the one I do the most. When I'm feeling anxious or alarmed about something, just deeply breathe. Just close your eyes and oxygenate. And that's why water is actually so healing too, because it's H2O, isn't it? It's two molecules of oxygen. So breathing. Bringing that breath in, slowing down your heart. When you follow your breath, the monkey chatter stops. We all know that. Recall a wonderful experience. If you're a parent, your child being born, or your wedding day, or the day you got great news from your doctor, or the day you got a great promotion, or you met the love of your life, or your parents, you had a wonderful day together, bonding with a sibling. Are you feeling anxious? Because when you think of something, when you conjure up those memories that are joyous, your brain doesn't understand the difference between today and the day that happened, because time isn't really linear. We know that. And so when we bring up those memories and think of something joyous, you put it in your imagination, your whole body responds to the joyful memory. And that raises your vibration. I know we all at least have a couple of really beautiful memories. I mean, for me, it's the day I became a mother. When I need to go to my happy place, it's the evening I held my daughter for the first time. And it was a moonlight, it was in Hoag Hospital, and it was a full moon over Newport Bay, and I held her and looked up and saw the moon shining on the water. Best moment of my life. That's what I recall. I know you all have something similar. Daydream. Daydream about where you want to be, where you want to go. Ignite the imagination. Because, again, your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So as you imagine that, not only are you creating joy for something that you want to happen, a future, a reuniting of family, something you want to do for a living, not only are you creating joy and raising your vibration as you daydream about what you want, but you are actually, oh, by the way, manifesting it, because as we know, intention plus imagination is creation. Imagine. Imagine yourself being Seth Pincus, sound healer extraordinaire that everybody on the planet knows your name. Why not? Everybody knows my name. The Temple of Light, everybody has heard of it throughout the world. Imagine it. Feel your heart open as you imagine something that amazing. And the sky's the limit. Don't downgrade your imaginations and say, well, that wouldn't happen, I'll just imagine this part of it. Imagine the whole enchilada. Healthy body, money flowing in, healthy family relationships, fun things to do, doing exactly what you would love to do every single day, being of service. Imagine the whole thing. Go outside and put your face under the sun. Not at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a 100-degree day, but, go out there. Today's a perfect day, the sun is soft. Put your face under the sun and just feel it on your face. Let it warm you. Feel the brightness and close your eyes and imagine the energy coming from the sun, which is sacred geometry. Imagine the geometric shapes as you soak in all that wonderful, rich vitamin D. That feeds your serotonin, by the way. There's a physical act in that. So go out there and sunbathe. Remove your socks and shoes and walk on the grass. Feel the earth. The pores on our feet are the largest. This is where we soak everything up. So be careful where you walk barefoot. Don't do it in public bathrooms. But someplace clean, the sand. I think one of my favorite things is to walk barefoot on the beach, because you're soaking up the sand. I mean, you get the sunshine, you're breathing, you're next to the water, and you've got your feet in the sand, so you're getting 3 or 4 right there. I think that's why walks on the beach are so amazing. The same thing, walking on grass, and feeling the earth beneath your feet, communicating with Mother Nature. Drink a glass of water that's been infused with symbology. Kim does this, I know. Take a glass of water and put crystals in a bottle, or sit it on an image, a Sanskrit image or an image of beauty. Charge the water with the symbology of something that's important to you, like the work that Dr. Masahiro Emoto does, charging water with high energy. Wear all your favorite clothing and favorite jewelry. Life is too short for uncomfortable shoes and itchy sweaters and ones that you're wearing that have rips and tears that don't feel. Adorn yourself with what feels good. Comfortable, natural cotton. I've got a couple of sweaters in my closet that are beautiful that I don't wear because they itch. They're uncomfortable. I spend my whole day doing this. Why do that? Wear beautiful things that make you feel good. Your favorite colors, your favorite jewelry. Wear your hair the way that you want to. That old expression, when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you do good. True. Sounds simple. That expression came out in the 60s, but truer words yet to be spoken. Smile. Has anybody ever walked up to you and said, "My goodness, smile"? Because we walk around sometimes just, we're thinking and we don't even realizing it. Smile. It tells your body that you're happy. Laughter yoga. It's a little funky at first. Has anybody done laughter yoga? It's a little self-conscious at first. You get in there and you're laughing for no reason, but it only takes one person, and then you're looking at them, and then you're laughing at the people laughing, because it's infectious. It's contagious. It also gives you a rippling six-pack, because you're using all of your diaphragm muscles here when you laugh. Hug a child or a pet. If you're feeling down, hugging a child or a pet, their energy is so lovely. Or anybody else, just hug anybody else and connect to their heart space energy. Listen to music that makes your heart soar. Your favorite songs, your favorite musician. I've got a couple of CDs in my car, and when I'm alone driving, I pop them in and I crank it up, singing along. Makes me feel good. Eat high vibrational food. We know the difference when we eat something raw, or fruits and vegetables and nuts, as compared to swinging by a drive-by and getting a number 3 combination and make it large. I know, we've all done that, haven't we? And we know when you do that, the difference in how it feels. That food makes you feel sluggish, because your body is having to expend so much energy compensating for something that you've eaten, as compared to when you eat high vibrational food, you actually get energized. So would you put something in your mouth that gives you energy or takes energy from you? Surround yourself with crystals. in your workplace, and in your home, and in your car, and in your purse, and on your person. Crystals have such a natural, high vibrational energy, you just can't have too many of them. I went to Quartzsite in Arizona on Friday with 3 other people, and we drove 4 hours there, shopped for 6 hours, and then drove 4 hours back. It was a long, long day. And in the car on the way home, one of my companions had bought 2.5 foot long amethyst geode. It was about 1 foot wide, and it was wrapped, and it was in the back seat between Lori and I that was sitting in the back seat. And she was actually getting like a quick blackout because the energy was so high. Her consciousness went dark for a second. I had my hand on it, and my hand leapt off of it a couple of times, and my hand would go like this. And it was like I was watching my hand, and it would just kind of bounce off of it. That's the charge we get from crystals. Can't have too many crystals. Turn the television off in the evening and read a spiritual book, or just look out your window or meditate. Do something creative, which is going to activate that right brain and put that pink energy back into your right brain, which will activate the heart chakra. It doesn't really matter whether you start here and activate that, or activate this and open this. It all works in synchronicity. Meditate on something that you surrender to and activate that left brain. Powerful words. The surrender word to me, I took that path kicking and screaming. Because surrender, I used to even call it the S word. Surrender to me used to mean giving up, giving my power away, being out of control. I went, no, I'm not going to surrender. We think of surrender in like war times, don't we?
That was your ego talking.
Yeah, it was afraid. My ego was it heard the word surrender and went, no, we're not doing that. It took me a lot of processing to understand surrender means giving up my small idea of what I could do to a higher power that could give me so much more information, and how adult and mature the idea of surrendering truly was. Practice seeing people in your life from their perspective. This is opening your heart chakra to them. And instead of deciding that people are out to get you, that they hurt you, don't understand you, mistreat you, abuse you, don't get you, instead of looking at actions of other people and translating it to actions that are interpreted by your egoic mind, simply see it from their perspective. They were frightened, they were scared, they didn't have the tools that day, they weren't feeling well, they got triggered by it. Doesn't make them wrong, doesn't make them right, doesn't make you wrong, doesn't make you right. Just see it from the other person's point of view. That ignites the heart chakra and puts you in a place of compassion. Open your heart to yourself, most importantly. We are so hard on ourselves. It's not necessary. It's egoic. Divine energy would never talk to us that way, treat us that way, put those kinds of negative expectations on us, tell us we were wrong or lazy or that we didn't do it good enough, that we weren't smart enough, that we missed that boat. Divine energy would never address us in that manner. That is ego that pounds on our heart in that way. So when we do these practices, how many of those on that list of 18, you probably do most of them without even realizing it yet? At least some of them. So pick up the other ones, or do the ones that you like even more. Doing the combo's great. Putting them together. Raise your vibration. Reconnect your left and your right brain. Energize your violet flame. Open up to your Mother God, Father God consciousness. In that article she also wrote, which I thought was hilarious, never looked at it this way. As we moved away and we shut down our hearts and we shut down our Mother God consciousness and shifted into exemplifying and energizing the left brain, there must be a logical reason for this, which was what gave us the power to shift into a patriarchal 2,000-year Piscean energy of a Father God figure. Do you give me one example of one child you know that was born with only a father? Okay, it's impossible. There has to be a Father God energy and a Mother God energy. We need both parents, creatively, aspectally, consciously, cosmically. We have to have both energies. It's our left brain, it's our right brain, our male, our female. And if you're not comfortable with the word God, if universals, spirit, creator of all that is, whatever is resonating with you most easily, divine male, female energy, because we are both, aren't we? We have male energy even if we're a woman, and we have female energy even when we're men. So we unite those two and strengthen and bring back into alignment our divine male and female energies. I'll edit that part out. I'm stumbling over my words. So let's do that. Let's meditate. I love your flute, by the way, during the meditation. It sounded like it was coming from over there. You were sitting right next to me? Oh, you did go over there. Oh, okay.
Oh, I wondered how that was possible.
I thought you'd done something special. I know he's right next to me. Why am I hearing like this? Okay. You did actually walk over there. Cool.
Because it's too loud here to blend with your voice.
Oh, okay.
I get the message.
Oh, I appreciate the acoustical adjustments. So let's open our throat and our heart chakras. And I want you to imagine incredible blue, like a cobalt blue energy on the left side of your brain. And I want you to imagine the most amazing, bright, resilient fuchsia pink on the right side. Yep. And as those two fuse, it creates violet. Because red would actually create a deep purple, but the deep pink and the blue is what creates the violet. And I want you to imagine, as we do this meditation, you're going to imagine that beautiful synchronicity of that blue and that pink coming together, synchronizing, and as they do, they're going to create this swirling energy, which is going to create a violet flame coming right up and going out of your crown chakra, reconnecting you to Mother, Father, God energy, bringing that back into your heart, and then opening your heart up to Christ consciousness. Ready? Relaxing and breathing. Dropping your shoulders. Feeling the energy coming in as you breathe. Going to your left brain. See blue, shades of blue, cobalt blue, sky blue, indigo blue, all blending and becoming the strongest, most vibrant shades of blue. And as you see this blue energizing, expanding, becoming brighter, stronger, and actually feel the left side of your brain. Feel the energy, feel the tingling. And you may feel tingling on the right side of your body as you ignite the left side of the brain. Any of these signs can be your affirmation that you're doing it. Hear phrases in your head saying, I surrender to the knowledge of the universe. I open my mind to divine truth. I accept the universal intelligence of all that is. I surrender to the knowledge of the higher power and open my mind to receive all that which I can bring in here and now. I open my mind to possibilities, great answers, great information. I call in the knowledge of my guides, guardian angels, all of my past lives, my higher self, the wisdom of my own heart, and I synchronize them in beauty and grace and divine energy. Looking to your right brain, see pink, fluorescent, rose, soft, fuchsia, even deep colors of maroon, all the shades of all the pink. See them fuse, expand, brighten, lighten, energize, expanding, creating. And you may feel tingling or pressure on the right side of your brain or on the left side of your body. See it expand. And hear yourself making affirmations. I know what love feels like. I know how to open my heart to love. I know how to reignite my Mother God energy. I accept this energy into my heart, and I expand my creative, intuitive, divine communication. Now see the blue and the right, the blue on the left and the right on the pink. See them begin to merge together, synchronizing. See them swirling, overlapping in a divine dance of male and female energy, intertwining, strengthening, growing. See that flame get created. As that flame reignites and dances, and the colors begin to go through your crown chakra and up to the universe, and you see that violet flame coming through your crown chakra, going up to the higher levels. You now feel tingling simultaneously on both sides of your brain and on both sides of your body, as you are hemi-syncing and exponentiating your divine energy, wisdom, and love as they go together. The wisdom of the heart, the wisdom of the mind, united in purple and violet flame energy. See that light going out of the top of your head all the way up to the universe, dropping your shoulders and allowing the energy of Christ consciousness to come into your hearts. Seeing yourself from this universal perspective, imagine if you were looking from the universe down to you on earth. But now see yourself as the highest version of crown consciousness, the most expansive levels. Breathing that in. Feel the vibrations in your body, shifting and changing. Sense that you're now resonating at a higher vibration. And make this your baseline default, this higher level. place of consciousness as long as you like. And whenever you're ready, come back to the room.